speak through Fox News and let the independents who are tuning into you, let them know what it is that she stands for, the principles behind her positions.
It used to be that new candidates were advised to brush up on the issues so they could handle questions from anyone, even tough questions. The idea behind that was that it prepared you also for actually governing. But now the advice to candidates is only to talk to sympathetic reporters.
We need to start now by electing strong leaders who aren't afraid to shake it up. We need strong, principled leaders, public servants who respect our Constitution.
We need clarity. We deserve answers, so we don't ask the same questions tomorrow.
Good night, Laura.
She has that news show, Sarah Palin's Alaska. She's on Facebook quite a bit in the social media. And then, as much as she says lamestream media, just saw that interview with Barbara Walters. And very interestingly, she is clearly analyzing her weaknesses and strengths. This is what she told the New York Times. There will be a Sunday Magazine article this week. I know that a hurdle I would have to cross, that some other potential candidates wouldn't have to cross right out of the chute, is proving my record. That's the most frustrating thing for me. It's been much more perplexing to me than where the lamestream media has wanted to go about my personal life. And other candidates haven't faced these criticisms the way I have. So clearly she's looking back at the 2008 campaign experience and then the criticism when she decided to resign as Alaska governor, and clearly thinking, Eric Erickson, if she jumps in, first foray would be, I'm not who you think I am.
November 2nd, Freedom Day, and we take it back for the little guy. Because, you know, we don't ask for much. We ask for a good job in our own hometown so that we can secure ourselves and secure our families. We ask for a fiscally and a physically secure union, and we ask for an honest government that is on our side and won't be riding our back. We ask for leaders with servants' hearts and ears to hear what the people are asking them to do for us. And we're not asking for much from them. We're asking for leaders who won't mortgage our kids' future with trillions more in debt, and leaders who understand that raising federal taxes in a time of economic woe is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for bankruptcy of our country, ultimately causing the people to rely on a centralized government, a big government to provide for them. Wait a minute, though, perhaps
Mr. McCain's running mate, Sarah Palin, right there with him on the bailout.
Bailout provisions and the measures that have already been taken. It is a time of crisis, and government did have to step in, playing an appropriate role. Government did have to step in there.
You know what I noticed on Fox News last night, though, is on Fox News they address her as Governor Palin, which is like calling me Dairy Queen employee. I was once, but I quit.
That's right.
There is that point there that somehow Sarah Palin forgets. Oh, well.
I'll only bring it up because you guys brought it up. Is Sarah Palin important in this race? Obviously, Joe Miller is her candidate of choice.
I think it hurts him more than it helps him. I mean, you know, she does have really low numbers, and people that did support her and walked door to door in the snow. I mean, you think it's cold now? You wait a month. People walked door to door for her to get her elected, and she quit. And there's a lot of things you can do in Alaska, but you can't quit. You can't run dogs and quit. You can't row a boat and quit. You won't survive here if you're a quitter. It's an Alaskan value. So even people that are still conservative, still they see her as a quitter.
Perhaps we are not properly educating our youth in the exceptional nature of America. It's worrisome because this belief in American exceptionalism is something that every new generation has got to make its own if we expect our republic and our liberties to be secure and to live on. For America to survive, we have got to pass this on to that next generation, to the young kids who are here, to the students.
You know, this real America, does it exist, John?
Well, in terms of real American and exceptionalism, look, the most basic thing that people can do in support of democracy is vote. And we take our votes very seriously. The people of Alaska voted for Sarah Palin, and Sarah Palin quit. Exceptional people don't quit. And I seriously tell my kids this, probably 2 or 3 times a week. It's better to lose than to quit. So she can sit there and she can talk about being exceptional. She can talk about better of America. If she were a better person, she would have stood and fought. She chose to check out and to do it to make money. I've got no problem with making money, but that's what she is. She's a reality
I
star.
have a different observation, though. He hears what's going on. That speech, the first 20 minutes, was every vapid cliche strung together. It was complete, almost nonsense.
Suppose Senator John Doe puts forth a constitutional amendment that would outlaw abortion, even in cases of rape or incest, and he asked you to attend the announcement and support him in that. Would you do it?
I would. Yes, a proposal like that, I would stand by it.
Let's be completely clear about the facts here. There is no place in the world and no time in history where restricting women's reproductive rights makes a people or a nation more free or more equal. These extreme positions on abortion are, without any question, a war on American girls and women, and the fact that there are women who are both complicit and participatory in it is really neither surprising nor unprecedented. It has always been true, and it is incredibly important that we recognize that despite the fact that we can be very proud of these women and as politicians, that the question is, how do women as citizens fare on the other side of them either being elected or not elected?